Good day, viewers. You are welcome back to Tindanious math tutorial. If you are new here, kindly visit my previous lecture videos, alright, for you to appreciate what I'm about to do today. If you are new here, again, like, comment, subscribe for more interesting videos and catchy topics. Today we are going to consider primorial, alright? Primorial, which is also a mathematical function. So primorial is denoted by, you have your n here with your hash signs. Alright, remember, I said mathematics is the language of the universe. Now, whenever you hear primorial, what comes into mind? Prime numbers, alright? So we are strictly going to talk about what? Prime numbers over here. So primorial is a mathematical function defined as the product of prime numbers, alright, which is less than or equal to the number n. So we have it this way: primorial of n, okay, which is given as, we said what? The product. So the product of prime numbers, not any numbers at all, but what? But prime numbers, okay, less than or equal to n. So we have, so in essence, primorial is just the same as what? The product of what? Of the prime numbers, okay, which is less than or equal to what? Or equal to n. As simple as that. So this is just what? The notation. The application of this is extensively used in the number theory and cryptography. Okay, so we said we are going to talk about what? Prime numbers. Is that also? So let us evaluate the following. Evaluate primorial of, let's say, 7. Okay, so primorial of 7. Alright. So what you do is you ask yourself, the number given, is it a prime number? If yes, start with that number, alright, which is prime. Okay, so let's assume if I have the number 8 here. See, 8 is not a prime number, right? So I'll move on to the next what, or the number preceding 8, which is a prime number. I'll give you examples for you to appreciate what I'm saying. So in this case, 7 is a prime number, right? So I'll start from the number what? 7, alright? Then times, so you multiply 7 in the decreasing order, alright? So 7. So you ask yourself, okay, so 7, if I decrease 7 by 1, I'll move on to what? 6, right? So from 7, if you reduce it by 1, you get 6, right? When you reduce 7, when you reduce 6 by 1, you have what? 5. 1 minus 5, you have 4. Is that also 4 minus 1, you have 3. And 3 minus 1, you have 2. 2 minus 1, you have what? 1. Then you ask yourself, okay, the next number, which is 6, is it a prime number? 6 is not a prime number. So I'll discard 6. Then I'll move on to the next number, which is 5. Is 5 a prime number? Yes. So I'll multiply this by what? By 5, because that's the next what? Prime number, right? Then times that, so the number, okay, so after 5 you have what? 4. Is 4 a prime number? No. So I'll discard the 4. And I'll move on to the next prime number. Is 3 a prime number? Yes. So I'll multiply this by what? By 3. Then times, is 2 a prime number? Yes. So times what? Times 2. As simple as that. So when you multiply then this by this by this by this, you get what? 200 and what? 210. As simple as that. Now let's consider 6 primorial. In the same vein, we are going to employ the same analogy, okay? But viewers, if I begin with 6, I will be wrong because 6 is not a prime number, it is what? An even number. So I move on to the next number. So I have 6. 6 is what? It's an even number, so I'm not going to start from 6. Yeah, I started from 7 because that's what? Because 7 is a prime number, but 6 is an even number. I'll move on to the next the next prime number. So after 6, I'll move on to what? 5. So I'll start from 5. Because that's the next prime number. Then times the next prime number is what? It's 3. Then times the next prime number is what? Is 2. So this by this is what? 15. 15 by 2 is what? Is 30. So therefore, 6 primorial is equal to what? 30. Okay, class. Our next example is prime factorial of 5. So we have it this way: 5 what? Primorial. Okay. So 5 primorial equals. Is 5 a prime number? Yes. So I'll start with that number, which is 5. 10 times, what will be the next? In the decreasing order, the next prime number will be what? Is 4 a prime number? No. So I'll move on to the next prime number. Which is what? 3. So 3, then times what? Times 2, which is equal to what? Which is equal to 30. So by observation or by deduction, I can therefore say that, class, look, we said what? 6 primorial gives what? 30. And 5 primorial also gives what? 30. So you can say that what? Therefore, 6 primorial is equal to what? 5 what? Primorial. As simple as that. So they can tell you that, show that or prove that 6 primorial equals what? 5 primorial. And the answer is very, very what? Simple. Let's move on to this. What about 10 primorial? Okay, so viewers, let's evaluate this. 10 primorial. Is 10 a prime number? No. So in the descending order or the decreasing order, what's the next number? That is prime. It will be what? So 10 is an even number. I'll move on to the prime number, which is what? Viewers, which is what? 7. Because look, this is 10. You decrease it by 1, I have what? 9. I'll decrease it by 1, I'll get 8. Decrease it by 1, I'll get what? 7. Decrease it by 1, I'll have what? 6. Then what? 5, 4, 3, 2, and what? And 1. So this is what? An even number. I will not start with that one. This is also what? This is not a prime number. It is what? An odd number. So I'll boycott that one. 8 is also what? An even number. And I'm interested in the odd number. So 8 to also go away. So my next prime number will be 7. Right? So I'll start with the number what? 7 times the next what? Prime number in the descending order of magnitude. So my next prime number will be what? Remember, 6 is what? An even number, and I'm not interested in even numbers and odd numbers. So my next number will be what? Would be 5. So times what? Times 5. Then times, this is an even number, I don't need it. My next prime number will be what? Will be 3. So times 3. Then times, the next prime number is what? Is 2. So times what? Times 2. If I multiply this, I'll get what? 200 and what? 210. Again, viewers, watch out for this. When we evaluated 7 primorial, we had an answer to what? 210. And also, 10 primorial also gives what? 210. So therefore, we can conclude by saying that 7 what? Primorial is equal to what? Is equal to 10 what? Primorial. Viewers, this is the end to this trivial topic under factorial concept. Viewers, I'll give you another tutorial under Primorial. I'll call it Primorial 2. Okay. The antics, the methodology, okay, used in solving this primorial wouldn't work for the other one. Stay tuned for that second primorial. Bye.